Google Forms can be used to personalize instruction or assessments for students. The process is a fairly simple process. All you have to do is have multiple sections and then create a pathway based on the student answers. So, for instance, if we come here, this is question one, we can add a section after this, which splits my two questions up. And then if I want to, I can add a third section. Now, it's helpful to name these sections for the sake of what we're doing. We'll just name them sections 3, 2, and we don't have to name the first section. From here, we have our question. We come down to these three dots, and it will say go to section based on answer. We want to select that, and we see right here, depending on what the student selects, whether it's option 1, option 2, we can tell them where to go based on that choice. Now, this can be used to lead students on a certain path with questions. It can also be used to point students in the direction of certain documentation or even videos. So if a student were to select option 1, they go to here, which would give them a couple more questions. If they were to go to section 3, they come down here, and let's say we could insert an image, we can insert a video, we could insert text. Any of those options can be put in there or additional questions. So students have a certain pathway that they are following. This could be answers that are right or wrong on a quiz. It could be answers that are simply talk about students' preferences for how or what they would like to be learning at that point in time. One key feature that you do have to pay attention to is right here. Once you've stopped with the directionality of your questions, so we notice here we don't have any directions for this. We do need to say after section 2, we want to be done, so submit the form. So that'll show that there's an end to that path at that particular time. All of this gives you a way to personalize the instruction or assessment for students while doing so asynchronously. It's a nice little trick when you're trying to help out your students without being face to face.